Good afternoon. Welcome to Lisa Derby City. This is the 22nd, Sunday, 2021, and it's a full moon or a blue moon. What I'm going to do today is just going to be a quickie. I'm going to pick 4 cards, and each card will represent the zodiac star signs. So the first one I'm going to do is the fire sign, air, earth and water. Have to make a note. So the fire signs, you know yourself, you will be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then the air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the water sign, which I am, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So it's going to be 4 cards on Sunday, the 22nd of August 2021. And the time is now 3:31 on a blue moon. So let's pick a card this is for the fire sign. So if you're a fire sign, card number 1. So hello Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And I'm using my oracle cards. Okay, so here we've got Medicine Mother. So honor your inner knowing. So long story short, learn to trust your gut instinct. And this is about maybe being a bit more health conscious with regard to your dietary intake. So this is saying that you need to probably increase your plant-based food source and try and reduce your meat-based food source. And that also means probably cutting down on processed food as well, because that is basically affecting your digestive system. So listen to your body, okay? Because you've been ignoring your body for quite a while. And this is also about learn to trust your instincts. That is your gut instinct. If something feels off, then even if it doesn't make rational sense, later on it will make rational sense. So also learn to trust your sixth sense, okay? Because medicine mother, meaning mother, is about a mother is obviously feminine, and usually mothers are associated with nurture. So this is saying to nurture yourself, and it's from a holistic approach. So it's not just your mind, your body or your soul, but it's also your physical body, because you are what you eat. So be careful of what you consume. And also it's not about just what you ingest by eating or drinking. It's also about what do you listen to, what do you watch, or what do you read, because that can also affect you emotionally as well. So listen to your mother, meaning learn to look after yourself, take care of your needs for a change. Because how can you look after others if you do not look after yourself? Okay, so this one, card 1, is for the fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay then, so card number 2 will be for the air signs. So if you are a Capricorn, Libra or Aquarius, this is for you guys, okay? Oh, and this is card number 2. Here we have Elder, okay? And this is move beyond your ancestry patterns. So this is saying it's time for you to break from the conventional expected norms. And this is like, it's time to be probably unconventional. It's time to break that cycle of the same old routine. It's time to be different. Instead of doing things on autopilot or sticking to a traditional way of living, you're being advised to consider a different way of living, maybe a new lifestyle. Maybe you may be born in this country, but your family are originally probably are migrants. So you're being told to embrace the best of your cultures, the cultures of your ancestry homelands. So that is not to do with the UK. So this would be more applicable to people who are a minority, or if your natural where your parents' home is in a different country. So it's saying that it's probably a bit time for you to broaden your horizons and to think where you are. So it's kind of like to be influenced by the Western perspective, but still embracing your natural ancestry cultures as well. That's fine. But sometimes the old ways are not always the best. And in a sense, it's like you have a dual heritage because you have the land that your parents came from, but also the land that you live in. So we're not saying for you to drop all your traditional values. We're just saying that if it's not working, then consider a new way of living, embracing the best of both your cultures. So this is for the air sign. So this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. So it's kind of time to move on. Okay. If it's out of date, then maybe you need to reinvent a way of dealing with a particular situation. So maybe that means that you may need to probably integrate with different cultures and learn from different cultures and take the best from the other cultures. But okay. Now the next card is the earth signs. Okay. So that will be your Taurians, your Virgo and Capricorn. So this is card number 3. Okay. And you have Sage. And this says, be devoted and committed. Now, a sage is also associated with being a wise person. Okay. And in this sense, this is about you kind of like, if you have a plan, then stick to that plan. Or if someone's asking you to help them with someone, they're coming to you because they believe that you're wise, and these people are, especially the earth signs, you're usually are quite wise because of your life experience or your professional experience. So people will be seeking you out for advice, and this may be advice regarding a particular course. So you being asked to honor your commitments. So any commitments that you have made in the past, you're now going to be asked to honor those commitments. Okay. So this is about devoting your time for a particular commitment. You need to honor your commitments. You gave them the word, and now you've been asked to stick to your word and to stick to your plan. Because despite how you may feel, you are considered to be very wise and knowledgeable. And that could be to do with a personal or a work situation. So now you are being called upon to devote your time. And I do believe that this might be more to do with careers. So maybe it's time to think about progressing within your career. So that means that you may need to take on extra studies or training. And this is saying devote your time, because long term you will benefit from your devotion and commitment. So this could mean maybe at some point in the future, maybe progressing in your current career, or maybe seeking a career with a bit more responsibility. But the only way that is achievable if you dedicate your time and you're committed. So this one, which was card number 3, is for the earth sign, which is the Taurians, the Virgos and Capricorn. So the long-term benefit, if you devote your time, you'll reap the rewards. And that will be from a status and also financial rewards as well. So that's card number 3. Then this will be card number 4, and this is for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So let's see what the oracle card has to say. And here's the card. So this is wise one. It says, grow within your current situation. So that means, can you see, and this is dedicated here, we've got a lady here with a crow and an owl. Now owls are associated with being wise, and crows are usually associated with, say, kind of like magic. They're usually like a familiar, and it's usually associated with a witch. And this is about you are going to be in a particular situation which will be often challenging. But it's saying to use your current situation as part of your personal, or in some cases, your professional development. So it's going to be how you react or respond. But because you have the experience from the past, you will know how to react in maybe a different approach. So it's going to be a challenging time for the water signs. And again, I do believe this is applicable to both your personal and your professional lives. So with this full moon and being a water sign, you are very sensitive, and you're sensitive to other people's emotions. So when you are confronted with a particular situation that you feel uncomfortable, just use that as part of your growth. So learn to deal with it, learn to deal with challenging situations, because that will help you in the future, in the long run. So this is saying this is about your personal development, okay? It's saying that you have the strength and you have the tenacity, and you'll be surprising a lot of people, because people perceive the water signs to be a bit introverted, to be a bit shy. But what they don't realise with water signs, that you are just kind of like gauging the situation, when is it the right time to either to kind of go forth and have a battle. So trust your instincts, but the situation or situations that you will be dealing with from the past, the future and the present, you will know how to react accordingly, and you will become more confident in dealing with a tricky situation. Okay, so we're going to stop it there. So that was the reading for each star sign. Okay, thank you and enjoy the full moon. Lisa, Derby City.